Yeah, so Bitcoin has had first mover advantage, and it's really got a simple value proposition. It's a store of value. It's digital gold, decentralized digital gold. Ethereum represents the next generation of the internet, evolution of the internet and web protocols. Ethereum is Web 3, the re-decentralization of the World Wide Web. Ethereum's been building layers of enabling infrastructure for nearly a decade, trying to get scalable enough so that we can move applications onto decentralized rails. Builders are coming into the ecosystem now. Enterprises, financial institutions are now comfortable because it's now legal to do blockchain things in the U.S. With the new regime in the SEC and in U.S. government. Ethereum is now scalable enough, it's affordable enough, and it's usable enough so that the best and brightest entrepreneurs are going to be able to build applications of by and for the community rather than, as in the traditional economy or in Web 2, in an adversarial nature with their users. So it's going to be a game changer for how the world re-architects its systems.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go, but clearly we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're going to get more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told his members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy. And you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a Treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy. And it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we had Bitcoin and crypto pull back early, but as I'm doing this video, we are slightly moving up. We have stocks pumping again. The only thing you have to do is look at yield rates and that repo. But guys, don't forget to pay attention to the calendar on Monday. We have options expire for stocks. If you're a part of the Stock Patreon account, make sure you're paying attention to your calendar. And now we have the Ethereum ecosystem has generated $7.3 billion in fees over the past year per token terminal. And we know it's all about the fees. And the banks have their hands all over Ethereum. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now, guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which are slightly up, but well off the highs. We're over 25 basis points off the highs. I think every 25 basis points is like 50 billion. And you can clearly see it in the stock market. But that is going to change quickly. And don't forget, the Fed only has one more meeting, and then we don't see them until September. And we have the dollar slightly up, and of course the dollar just keeps getting weaker. And Trump's job is to devalue this dollar, so therefore he can devalue the debt, and therefore we can go on a level playing field for this new digital economy. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have volume in crypto right now down. We have Tether and USDC. And then of course, guys, we have the Fed. The repo at 252 billion yesterday. Make sure you pull it on a daily basis during the week. And the Fed wants to keep rates high for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution. Whether robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And now we have Trump putting a think tank together to boost AI energy infrastructure, aiming to fast-track data centers in the U.S., wanting to beat China in this tech race. Don't forget, guys, this is a plan. It moves in phases. And don't forget, the biggest knock on Bitcoin was the mining, all the energy that was taken up. And they did that for years. And then all of a sudden, these data centers need all this energy. These machines need all this energy, and you hear no talk about it. And how do they get away with it? That's right, the sheep stay asleep. They can care less, but their life is about to change in a few years. We're not talking about 10 to 20 years away. We're talking about a couple years away where you're actually going to see the difference. And in 5 years, you won't even recognize the global economy on how it used to be. And again, what have we learned from history? No one learns from history. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. We have Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs slightly down, and Ethereum spot ETFs slightly up. Now we have Grayscale Research Q3 2025 top 20 assets as Avalanche and Morpho. Now we have Bitwise updates Dogecoin and Aptos ETF filings with in-kind redemptions. And once these in-kind redemptions start to get approved, then we don't have to worry about the cashing out. And that'll bring down a lot of volatility towards the end of the month. Now we have Back Holdings files SEC Form S3 to raise up to $1 billion via stock, debt, and warrants. And those who built me from the beginning, we know Back is basically supported by ICE, so they should have no issues when it comes to money. But remember, guys, this is a plan. It moves in phases. Now we have Kraken to compete with Venmo and PayPal with new cross-border payments app Crack. And Kraken is becoming a fintech bank. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And we also know the Rothschild family is still invested. Now we have ARK Invest sells 12.5 million in Coinbase shares as the stock hits all-time highs. And Coinbase was added to the S&P 500 and received that pump, but we're definitely going to be pulling back. And then lastly, we have Ethereum's co-founder Joseph Lubin says Ethereum is rewiring global finance and could lay the foundation for worldwide dollarization through stablecoins. And we know that Ethereum and stablecoins are the foundation of DeFi. And DeFi is definitely the new banking. But when you can mint trillions and trillions of dollars on blockchain at just about no cost, and you don't have to protect it, the central banks are saving billions. And then also with these stable coins, you have the smart contracts where they'll be able to tell you what, when, and how to buy. And you have 3 to 6 months to spend it or poof, it's gone. And because they're on blockchain, they'll be able to know you better than you know yourself. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.